Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Whispered Proverbial Tales. Today we're exploring a variety of significant events that happened on February 14th throughout American history. Get ready to dive deep into some fascinating moments that have shaped the course of our nation. So, without further ado, let's get started. Valentine's Day Massacre, 1929. One of the most infamous events in American crime history occurred on February 14, 1929, in Chicago. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre saw 7 members of the North Side Gang gunned down by individuals posing as police officers. This brutal attack, orchestrated by Al Capone's South Side Gang, marked a peak in the violent gang wars of the Prohibition era and drew national attention to organized crime in America. Arizona becomes the 48th state, 1912. On February 14, 1912, Arizona was admitted to the Union as the 48th state. This event marked the completion of the continental United States as we know it today. Arizona's statehood added its unique desert landscapes, rich indigenous cultures, and iconic landmarks like the Grand Canyon to the American tapestry, forever changing the map of our country. National Organization for Women, now established, 1966. The National Organization for Women, now, was established on February 14, 1966, to promote equal rights for women. Co-founded by feminist leaders like Betty Friedan, now aimed to combat gender discrimination in workplaces, schools, and the legal system. The organization has since played a pivotal role in advocating for women's rights and pushing for significant legislative changes. James Knox Polk born, 1795. Future President James Knox Polk was born on February 14, 1795, in North Carolina. Polk would go on to become the 11th President of the United States, serving from 1845 to 1849. His presidency is noted for significant territorial expansions, including the annexation of Texas, the Oregon Territory, and the acquisition of California following the Mexican-American War. The Letter from Birmingham Jail, 1963. While the letter itself was written in February 14, 1963, marks a day when Martin Luther King Jr. was arrested during one of the Birmingham campaigns. His subsequent Letter from Birmingham Jail became a fundamental text in the civil rights movement. It articulated the moral imperative for civil disobedience against unjust laws and called for an end to racial segregation. Oregon Territory established, 1848. On February 14, 1848, the Oregon Territory was formally established. This vast area, encompassing present-day Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and parts of Montana and Wyoming, became a significant region for American settlers moving westward. The establishment of the territory was a crucial step in America's westward expansion and development. League of Women Voters founded, 1920. The League of Women Voters was founded on February 14, 1920, by leaders of the women's suffrage movement, including Carrie Chapman Catt. The organization aimed to help newly enfranchised women exercise their right to vote responsibly. It continues to play an essential role in promoting civic engagement, voter education, and advocacy for transparent government processes. First public school system in America, 1635. On February 14, 1635, the Boston Latin School, the first public school in America, was founded. This institution laid the groundwork for the public school system in the United States. It has educated numerous influential figures throughout American history, highlighting the significance of accessible education for all. Television first demonstrated in New York City, 1924. On February 14, 1924, the first public demonstration of television took place in New York City. This groundbreaking event showcased the potential of television technology to revolutionize communication and entertainment. It paved the way for the development of the television industry, which would eventually become a cornerstone of modern American culture. Penicillin introduced, 1941. On February 14, 1941, penicillin was first used to treat a bacterial infection in a human patient. The introduction of this antibiotic marked a turning point in medical history, revolutionizing the treatment of bacterial infections and saving countless lives. Penicillin's impact on public health and medicine has been profound and enduring. And there you have it, our journey through the top 10 significant events in American history that occurred on February 14th. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the past and discovered some new and interesting facts about our nation's history. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Whispered Proverbial Tales. See you next time.